Lots of great events and developments are on the horizon at the West Bloomfield Township Public Library. The main branch recently finished their brand new Comfort Room, which is now available to the public and will be holding several fun events in the coming weeks, including a book club reception with author Lisa Unger. Here to tell us what's in store at the library is the Marketing and Communications Specialist for the West Bloomfield Township Public Library, Victoria Edwards. Victoria, thank you so much for joining us today.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Of course, great to have you back with us. Now, as I was saying, lots of great events and big changes are here with the library, including their brand new Comfort Room, which was just unveiled very recently. Can you share what inspired the idea and what role that it's going to serve for patrons?
Yeah, we have had parents asking us for a while for a space that they can nurse their babies privately. And we've also seen an increased need over the years for a space for children who are overstimulated to decompress and kind of get out of the hustle and bustle of our youth area, especially when we have some really big events that draw a lot of crowds out to the youth space. It can be a little overwhelming for kids who might have some sensory processing challenges, or some adults, frankly, too. um, so we designed this space for both those needs in mind. It's both a sensory friendly room and a lactation room, and it's just off the side of our family restrooms at the main branch's youth area.
All right, that's fantastic to be having those resources available to help those people visiting the library. And I am curious, how does the library gather input from the community when planning new editions like this one?
Yeah, this was something we've had many requests for over the years, so we've always kind of had this design in mind, because anytime patrons ask our staff for something repeatedly, staff are able to make those suggestions to our management team and our administration, and we keep those suggestions in mind. Really, our community input is at the fore of everything that we do. So that's a big role in things. We've also, in 2023, we conducted a community needs assessment that's been a major player in a lot of our design decisions throughout the library. So that helped us craft some of the our priorities for the coming years. Sorry, my cat's trying to get in the frame here. That's what I get for working from home today. So yeah, we have a number of different priorities that you can see reflected across our building changes. For example, some of the renovations that we've done outside, including on our storybook terrace, the youth terrace right outside of our youth area. That came at the recommendation of our community on our community needs assessment. We saw a lot of our families had a high priority of adding more enrichment activities to our outdoor spaces, especially post-pandemic, and that was a need that we wanted to make sure we met as well.
Awesome. Great to be getting that community input and to be making the library a much better place every single day. And in your view, how would you say this development reflects the library's mission to serve the West Bloomfield community?
Well, I mean, we're always trying to keep all of our patrons in mind. The library is here for everyone. We're here to serve our full community, and we want to make sure that nobody feels left out or like the library doesn't meet their needs. So we want to make sure families can come to the youth area, and if there's something that takes them away from that space, we want to try to eliminate those barriers. So that includes making sure we have a private space for lactation, that we have a space for kids with some sensory processing challenges to regulate themselves a little better. So
glad to hear of all the work that you're doing to help out the West Bloomfield community. For those just joining us right now on the Splash Live, I'm talking with Victoria Edwards of the West Bloomfield Township Public Library, talking about some of the new developments and upcoming events with the West Bloomfield Library, including you guys are going to be holding a book club reception with author Lisa Unger in just a few short weeks. Talk a little bit about that. What makes that event so special for readers and the community?
Yeah, so October is National Book Group Month, and every year to celebrate, we host an author here at the main library. And this year, we were able to get New York Times bestselling author Lisa Unger, which we're really excited about. She's written, she's basically writing a book a year at this point. So She's written, yeah, the Confessions on the 745, The New Couple on 5B, Close Your Eyes and Count to 10, Secluded Cabin Sleeps 6, little tongue twister. And she's going to be coming out to talk about books and celebrate book groups with us. So the book club reception, we always invite the community's registered book clubs out to that event first and foremost. So we've sent out invitations already, and we have some space remaining for other members of the public to come to that event and just enjoy a conversation about books and communing with other neighbors who have similar interests.
I love it, and it sounds like this is going to be a very engaging event for all of the reading lovers in the community. How would you say book club events like this one help foster a sense of community among readers?
Yeah, I think honestly, it's really important to build connections with our neighbors, and I think nothing brings people together more than literature. I think having conversations around the things that we're reading help us dive deeper into the concepts that we're reading about, the characters, the plots, and understand ourselves a little bit better through those, and understand our neighbors and our community and other perspectives as well. So what better way to do that than talking about books?
That's absolutely right. And you've got a great author coming with Lisa Unger. That's going to be so great for everyone to be able to meet her. I am curious, what goes into the process of choosing which authors or speakers to bring in for events like this?
I'm not the one most involved in that process, but I know we're always thinking about what our community reads first and foremost and trying to make sure that we draw in authors who appeal to those interests. We have a large community of readers who enjoy mystery and suspense novels, so this fits with that. And Lisa Unger is a trending author right now, so yeah.
That's absolutely right, and that's going to be so much fun for everyone to be looking forward to on October 6th. That's going to be so much fun for everybody. And I am curious, Victoria, are there any other fun events or new additions to the library that you could possibly tease for us here on the Splash Live?
Oh, absolutely. Well, we're celebrating this year our 25th anniversary for our main library building. So we have a little sort of cake cutting event that we're doing for that on October 11th. That is the same weekend that the Friends are doing their book sale. So the Friends are doing a used book sale. Friday, October 10th is the first date for that. And that runs through Sunday, October 12th. And so that's always a big draw for the community. If you're looking for used books, that's the best place to get them. We have a number of Halloween events coming up as well. We have a Halloween storybook stroll, which will take place on our storybook trail outside. On Friday, October 24th, families are required to register for that event because we have limited space. But it's basically trick-or-treating along the trail while you get to read our book, themed book for that event. And all of our staff dress up for that, so we're very excited. We have of course, the Spooktacular Storytime event is also coming up around Halloween as well. I'm trying to think through. We've got a lot of events happening right now.
Man, is it really that close to Halloween already? That sounds insane to me that we're already this close to the end of October. But all of these sound like so much fun events. I can't wait to see them. I got one more question before we wrap things up, Victoria. How do you see the library's role evolving beyond books and reading, especially with spaces like the Comfort Room and events like this reception?
Yeah, I've been thinking about this a lot because of our 25-year anniversary. I've been diving a lot into the history of our building, and it's changed a lot over the years. One of the biggest things is that the library is not just a repository for books. We've been moving away from that for a long time, but we really reflect a lot of the changes in our community and the shifting needs in our community through the services that we offer. And you can see that in the Comfort Room, in the Storybook Trail, the Storytime Terrace changes that we've made, the Reflection Room that we have, and of course our new Community Commons space, which has a lot of cutting edge technology available. So we teach classes on technology now. We teach like the 3D printers and laser cutters and all sorts of things like this. In addition to having these more traditional services like book clubs and, of course, being able to check out the books that you're interested in. So I think the library always offers a lot more than people think at first glance, and it's exciting to be able to meet a lot of those needs.
It absolutely is, and we're so grateful to have you guys in our community to be able to provide those needs to everybody. Victoria, thank you so much for joining us today here on the Splash Live.
Thank you for having me.